You blacks and Latinos, according to history and according to biblical scripture and prophecy, you are the real Jews that the Bible speaks of. That's right. The white man that calls himself a Jew never was, is not now, and never will be an Israelite. You understand? He comes from the Khazarian Empire. He's an Edomite, according to the Most High's word. He's the wicked that the Bible speaks of. You understand? So it's high time for you blacks and Latinos to separate yourselves and come together as a people. Why? America is crumbling. Excuse me?
We're natives. We're First Nations. Native American.
Yeah, whatever.
Let me guess. Let me guess. Let me guess. Your great aunt, and your second aunt's father's side, great granddad that died was an Indian.
We're native.
Huh? What tribe you from?
I'm Blackfoot.
No, you're not.
You're what?
Blackfoot.
No, you're not.
Please do Apayaki. Kainai.
Yes. Come a little closer. Come a little closer.
I'm really kind of shy.
All right. We have a problem here, right? Because you have real natives, and then you have what people call $2 Indians, right? Here's the thing. You know, the majority of the Native Americans, right, that own casinos, those are $2 Indians.
That's right.
You know why? Because the white man, when he was giving land back to some of the native tribes, right? You know what white people started doing? They got jealous. And so they came up with papers that you could either put that you're native or put that you're Caucasian. They started putting down that I'm native too. Oh, I'm half native. My great grandma was native. And so they started putting down on paper that they Native Americans, and so they started receiving casinos. They started receiving land. But yet the real natives of today, where they at? You see any in New York? No. They still in the reservations. They struggling.
I'm right here.
Anybody ever heard of Pine Ridge?
Yeah.
How do natives live in the Pine Ridge?
Not good.
Not good, right? Where are you from?
I'm from Sutton.
How the condition over there compared to Pine Ridge?
Third world.
Huh?
Yeah, same.
It's third world.
Listen, in New York City, this is probably the first so-called native, I ain't even gonna say natives, that I've seen in years.
Really?
You understand? North American Indian.
Excuse me, I am.
You understand why? They don't leave the reservation because they're afraid to lose the little bit of things that they have there.
Look, a couple people
You
leave the
understand?
reservation when
The
you're
white man claims native, the white man claims to be you, so-called black man. The white man claims to be the ancient Israelites. The white man claims to be the greatest. But I have a question. What is the origin of the white race? Does anybody know? Anybody? Anybody? White boy, come here. Let me ask you something. Come here. That's good. Let's keep the space right here. You're not from New York, are you? You're not, I know. Where you from? Mexico. Oh. Man, the Most High is amazing. First we had two white people claiming to be native, and look, it's a Mexican. You see how they claim everything, right? Now, you're of Spaniard descent, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so how did your forefathers get Mexico? Deuteronomy 19:14. Immigrants. They just immigrated there, right? In peace?
German Jews.
In peace? Interesting. So the Spaniards got Mexico by peace. Who believes that? Who believes that the Spaniards divided up the land because, you know, Arizona, New Mexico,
They were there first.
California, Texas was all a part of Mexico. So now, who came along and divided the lands and kicked out the original inhabitants and called them immigrants? Who? You don't know. You're oblivious. Who?
Spaniards?
Yes, the so-called white man, beginning with the Spaniards. You understand? So, do you believe in retribution?
Like what sort of retribution are you looking for?
The retribution of the natives that was slaughtered by your forefathers.
That's right.
How do you know my forefathers weren't natives?
You just told me, I asked if you were Spaniard. You said yes. Now you're going to switch?
He said it's Mexican.
Okay.
But we call something it's mestizo, which means that it was Spaniards together with natives.
Okay, on your father's side, what is it?
My father's side,
Spaniard, right?
you were Spaniard mestizo.
Spaniard mestizo.
wanna-
You're
you wanna judge
you're an
me?
Edomite. You're a Spaniard. You understand? You're the wicked that the Bible speaks of. You and your forefathers. Now you got to keep this in mind. the way your forefathers got the land, understand this. The Most High is going to
They
rise
didn't
our
have the
people up.
land.
And they're going to
They didn't
return
have the land.
double fold what your forefathers did to my people.
That's right.
They did it first.
Your people go throughout the four corners of the earth, rape, robbing, and murdering the
Before
indigenous inhabitants.
England.
How did y'all get Europe? Y'all weren't even the first Europeans.
Before
Did you know
Native
that?
Americans.
So you're native.
Do you know that? You know what I'm an Ephraimite? You know what an Ephraimite is? Do you believe in the Bible?
Yeah, I do believe in the Bible. I'm Catholic.
So how do you not know
That's a
about an
Jewish.
Ephraimite?
That's a Jewish thing.
How do you not know who the Israelites are?
Of course I know who the Israelites are.
So how do you know what it? How don't you know what an Ephraimite is? If you know what the
Because we're
Israelites
all
are.
born from Abraham.
You understand?
He's right.
Cut that.
Go to Obadiah. Give me Proverbs 29:16. Now I'm gonna prove to everybody that the so-called white man, woman, and child is the wicked that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
The Bible gives you characteristics.
That's right.
It gives you signs and hints as to who the real Jews are and who the real Edomites
But
are.
we don't even
in
gotta
so-called
be
2018.
saved. But we don't got chains. We
you
don't
got
got
it-
no chains. We ain't even gotta be saved.
No,
We
let me
free.
get Malachi, Salah,
We free.
chapter 1. You read what you got, King.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 16.
We ain't got no chains.
When the wicked
no
are multiplied.
It says when the wicked are multiplied, come on.
Transgression increaseth.
Transgression is wickedness, it's sin. So it said when the wicked are multiplied, what?
Transgression increaseth.
And there's no country that's more wicked, that's a more transgression than this system you call America. Any country where it has a so-called white ruler, it's under wickedness. You understand? Which nation is holding up the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments?
You're against Jesus?
The white man propagates
You're
homosexuality.
against Jesus?
The white man propagates pedophilia.
Right.
The white man propagates murder.
That's right.
The
So
stealing
do
of
the
land.
Jews.
That's the white man. That's
So do
the
the
wicked.
Jews.
That's why there's wickedness multiplied throughout the four corners of the earth. Because the white man's in power. So
right.
what's the solution? You gotta be eradicated.
That's right. That's right.
Extinction.
That's
You
right.
understand? Was that it on that?
Nine more than that. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increaseth.
Come on.
But the righteous shall see their fall.
But we're gonna see your fall. You blacks and Latinos and natives that turn back to the word of the Most High, that rise up against your enemies, you're gonna live to see the fall of your enemy. The Most High is looking for a few good men, because not everybody's gonna get it.
That's right.
2/3 of our people is gonna be destroyed. Why? Because y'all holding hands with your enemies. Let me get Proverbs 21:11. Hold what you got. Let me get Proverbs 3:31. Y'all wanna be like your enemy. Why? Because you don't love yourself and you don't love
But
your
there's
people.
one God. There's only one God.
Understand that?
But there's
You got it,
only
King?
one God though.
Okay.
The book of Proverbs 21, verse 11. When the scorner.
So like 11:21, reverse that. Okay. So you blacks and Latinos gotta separate. Y'all gotta stop fighting one another, come together as a people. Just because you speak Spanish, a lot of you Latinos think you better than your black brothers and sisters. Y'all the same people. Y'all just speak a different language.
Right.
You understand? Y'all have the same oppressor. Y'all living in the same ghettos, in the same slums, getting shut down by cops.
Right.
But you see your brother, you want to rob him. But yet you got white people gentrifying your neighborhoods, and they can walk by your neighborhoods 2, 3 in the morning, walking their little gay poodle, and you won't even look at him. Why? Because y'all scared of the white man.
That's right. Right.
You understand? But your brother walked through the wrong neighborhood, and you want to rob him.
Because the white man don't cause no
Meanwhile,
drama.
he's just as poor. The white man don't cause no problems.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 21.
Come on.
Go hand, join in hand.
He gave
Go
us a
hand, join in hand.
He gave us
All
a
you
hand.
blacks and Latinos that are holding hand with the so-called white man, with the
What you
so-called
gotta get?
Arabs,
What you gotta get?
with any other nation but your own people.
What you
You that's
gotta
what I'm talking?
Go hand, join in
Go
hand.
hand, join in hand. Come on.
The wicked shall not be unpunished.
You can't save that white man.
But Jews
You can't save your white friend. There ain't gonna be no.
The
I have a white
messenger
friend.
of God.
He's good
but
to
the
me.
Jews, so the messenger of
The
God.
Most High is gonna destroy him.
No.
And if you don't separate from
But
these other
that's
nations,
okay though.
you're gonna go down with these other nations. You understand that? By the hands of the Most High soldiers. Y'all need to understand that. Because a lot of you black and Latinos, y'all love your oppressor more than y'all love your people. You know why? Because you don't love yourself.
That's
You hate what you see in the mirror. Because you think what you see in the mirror is inferior. Y'all think blonde hair, blue eyes is superior. That's the image of beauty. You
I don't know
understand?
about you.
But blonde hair, blue eyes
That's not true.
are degenerate genes.
That's right.
You look at most white beauty magazines, what you see on there? A 50-pound cracker. And that's the image of standard of beauty that America pushes. That's why you have so many black and Latina women dyeing their hair blonde. You understand that? Dating white men. Because you think that's going to advance the race. A lot of the elder Latina women,
beautiful.
y'all teach y'all granddaughters and daughters to date white men. I know that personally. Because I'm from the Caribbean. I'm a so-called Puerto Rican. My brother's over here is a so-called Dominican. So we know how our grandmothers and great-grandmothers teach their daughters. They call it avanzando la raza, meaning advancing the race.
That's right. Bring it out.
They teach our daughters to date white men so they can get lighter and lighter and lighter.
You throw dirt, and he
Well,
listens.
who started that?
And he listens.
That
Give us water.
That
That's what
devil
it is.
that you call a white man.
He gives us water
He
and
pushed that
everything.
forth.
Of course.
Because the white man is an inferior creature on this planet Earth.
That's right. Just throw dirt. Go ahead.
What you
Keep
got?
throwing dirt.
Yeah, King.
This
Keep
is the
throwing
book,
dirt.
the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, and verse 14. And it shall be as the chase road, and as a sheep that no man taketh up.
Come on.
They shall every man turn to his own people.
Every man shall turn to his own people. So understand this, especially you blacks and Latinos. The American economy will collapse.
That's right.
Them supermarkets where you get your food and water from will shut down.
That's right.
And people are going to be killing for food and for water. What are you going to do when that day comes? Everybody's going to stick to their people. The Chinese is going to stick with their people. The white man's going to stick with his people. They already do. So when that day comes, what side you going to be on?
We
You
gotta
better be on the
pass.
right
We
side.
gotta pass. Ching ching. VIP.
Read that part again.
VIP.
They shall every man turn to his own people.
Come on.
And flee everyone into his own land.
And you see all these Arabs coming in to our country, right? You see these Chinese coming in to this country, Koreans, East Indians, they come in, they set up shop, come into our neighborhoods, make money out of us, and they sending money back to their pocket because they know what's gonna happen to this country. So they preparing for that already. So when things hit the fan, they gonna leave. And who's gonna be left here? You blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and a so-called white man.
That's right.
And it's gonna be on when that happens.
That's right.
So what side y'all gonna be on? Y'all better wake up. Separate yourself. That's required of you by the Most High. Yeah, King.
Psalms chapter 94, verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoer?
The Most High, through his prophets, is asking the question. Who's gonna rise up for the Most High? For what?
Against the evildoer.
Those that do evil. Those that do wicked. Those that murder your people in cold
The
blood.
ones who are not
And
chained
hold themselves
up.
not guilty.
The ones who aren't chained.
There's
the
a
ones
problem.
who don't gotta get saved.
Too many of you black and Latino men are afraid to rise up and come against your enemy.
How you gonna
right.
get
That's
saved?
right.
How you gonna be saved?
But here's the thing. You can change that spirit. Come back to the word of the Most High. The Most High said the righteous are bold as a lion. So it's time to remove that feeble spirit you got. You black and Hispanic men not looking like men no more, man. Our women have become more manly than us. Our women have picked up a masculine vibration. Our men have picked up a feminine vibration. We walking around with skin-tight jeans tighter than our girls' jeans. And on top of that, y'all got the nerve to sag it under y'all behind. Who wants to walk around looking at your ass all day?
Nobody.
Y'all not even being
Nobody.
considerate for other people. You understand? And y'all gotta understand this. That's the agenda that the so-called white man that runs America has been pushing.
Nobody wants
Why?
to see ass.
Because he knows his race is dwindling. So now if he knows there's not enough black and Hispanic men that are revolutionary minded, then the white man is gonna continue in rulership. Y'all need to understand that. That's why there's mass incarcerations for our people. Y'all don't see it? How come there's so many black and Hispanic men in jail for selling a little dime bag of weed, but yet now the white man's legalizing it and making millions?
Bring it out.
Being that he legalized it, why is he not letting the people that he locked up for selling weed? Why
That's right.
Why they still locked up? Why he don't let them go? he changed the laws on it, right? That's because he's the damn devil the Bible speaks of.
That's
There's
right.
nobody as wicked as the so-called white man, woman, and child.
That's right.
Yes, child. I say child. You know why? Because that little devil grows up to be a big devil. And that little white baby will grow up to kill your black baby.
That's right.
Your Hispanic baby. Y'all know how they train them. That's inbred in them. The Most High said, who can change that which is not upright? Who could turn straight what he made crooked? He made the white man to be crooked. He made us to play the role of the wicked here on this planet Earth.
So what we gonna do about it?
Come on, King. You have something for me? Yeah.
Zechariah chapter 11 verse 4. Thus saith the Lord my God, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Y'all see that? The Most High requires us, those who turn back to the Most High's word, to feed the flock of the slaughter.
ain't
The flock
guilty?
being you blacks and Latinos who are being
who's
slaughtered
guilty?
day in
Who's
and day
guilty?
out by your enemies.
Who's guilty though?
Great question. Read that last part again.
Whose possessors slay them
So your people slay our people, come on.
and hold themselves not guilty.
That's right.
They hold themselves not guilty. That's why your people been slaughtering my people for hundreds of years, and y'all get away scot-free. But as the brother brought out about 5 times earlier, who that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Let me get Jeremiah 51 and 20. And you get Baba Kashah, Revelations 13, 9 and 10. We're going to read that again. We're going to keep pushing that vibration because our people need to wake up, especially our men. Because if our men are not men no more, when the race riots come to America, and the race riots will come to America, how are you going to defend your people? How are you going to defend your daughter, your son, your wife, your family? Huh? If you ain't being men.
Bring it out.
Come on now. Y'all gotta wake up, man. Read what you got, King.
Jeremiah chapter 51 verse 20.
Come on.
Thou art my battle axe.
You are what?
Thou art my battle axe.
Let me ask you something. This is God speaking. If God is all about love and peace, why does God need a battle axe? If he's all about love, why does God need a battle axe? What is a battle axe for? I ask you, my
To
brother.
save his people.
What is a battle axe for?
To save his people.
Hurt somebody.
Exactly, right? That's a weapon of war. So read that again.
Thou art my battle axe.
Come on.
And weapons of war.
That's right.
Oh, God was? Oh, snap. He said, we are his battle axe and weapons of what?
Weapons of war.
Come on.
For with thee will I break in pieces the nations.
What is he gonna do?
Break in pieces the nations.
So that shows 2 things.
Man-made Bible.
One, God is not all love. God is about war, righteous war. 2, you other nations are done. Y'all finished. That's
right.
That's Bible prophecy for your behind right there. The Most High is going to use his children to war against the enemies of his children. So you expect that. I hope that sobered you up a little bit. You have something? Yeah, King.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 18.
Come on.
Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces.
See that? No, read that from the top. Read that from the top, please.
This is the book of Isaiah 13 and 18.
Come on.
Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces.
So when we go to war, us, the Most High's children, you black and Hispanic and Native American men, when we come together and war against our oppressors, and that spirit of the Most High is upon us, we gonna dash their men into pieces. Our bows, our weapons of war, is gonna dash their men into pieces. Because these other nations, they're already not stronger than us.
Right.
Physically.
That's right.
You understand that? They're already not stronger than us. So imagine how much stronger we gonna be once we all come back to the laws of the Most High. The things we could do.
Right.
Okay, King?
And they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb.
We shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. What is the fruit of a woman's womb? What is the fruit of a woman's womb?
Baby.
A baby, right? So the same way, before I assume, where you from?
Russia.
Russia, okay. So I was right in my thought. So I need you to listen to this before you go. Read that part again.
And they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb.
So the same way the so-called white man and white woman for hundreds of years that you had our people in slavery, and y'all would cut the babies out of the pregnant woman's stomach, and y'all would feed it to y'all dogs. Y'all showed no mercy. So the Most High said, what? Read that?
They shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb.
So it's gonna come back upon young women. We ain't gonna have no pity.
That's right.
You understand that? Come on.
Their eyes shall not spare children.
We ain't gonna spare children. Y'all didn't spare our children. Y'all didn't spare our babies. Y'all use our babies as alligator bait. You understand? Young people did that. Young people did that. So that's gonna come back upon you. But a lot of you blacks and Latinos, y'all don't like to hear these kind of words. Because y'all don't have that superior class mentality. Y'all don't have that spirit of the Most High. So we might sound crazy to y'all. But it's high time y'all wake up. Because history repeats itself. That white man will come for you once more. He will start killing our women, which are pregnant, by cutting them out the stomach all over again. History repeats itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright? Yeah, we gonna see. You see if you make it out of Times Square alive tonight. You walking around Times Square by yourself drunk. You just looking to get
By myself.
gang raped by some dope white man. You know where you
Oh,
at?
yeah?
You know where you at? But that's probably what you looking for. Read that.
The book of Revelation,
Do I know where I'm
chapter
at?
13,
No,
verse
you
9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Come on.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
So the same way your forefathers led our forefathers into slavery, y'all gonna get recompensed. Double, triple,
That's right.
quadruple. And that's righteousness. Come on.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Exodus 15 and 3. Read that part again.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Let's see who's waiting for this to happen. Go ahead.
He is the patience and the faith of the saints.
See that? So the saints of the Most High, men of God, priests of God, are actually
And
waiting
that's Jews?
for you other nations
that's only
to be
Jews?
trodden underfoot.
But is that only Jews though?
It's only the real Jews. That's right. Read what you got, King.
Exodus chapter 15, verse 3. The Lord is a man of war.
So y'all need to understand that. That's why the Most High has these biblical prophecies in store for you other nations. That's why he's playing this game of chess the way that he's playing it. Because the same way he did the Pharaoh, he rose up Pharaoh. And Pharaoh enslaved the Most High's people.
In Egypt, not
Then he
Israel.
hardened Pharaoh's heart.
Not
the same
Israel.
way the white man's heart
Not Israel.
has been hardened towards God's people.
Yeah.
Because the white man is the modern day Pharaoh. So the Most High is hardened in his heart. So he can bring him down.
Where?
Read what you got, King.
Where?
The Lord is a man of war.
Where?
Yahweh is his
And
name.
Yahweh is his name. You other nations gonna learn to tremble at that name.
That's
You
right.
understand that? Yes, a lot of you nations will be in heaven, but there's stipulation on that. These East Indians, these Arabs, after the race riots, after World War III, and it's all chaos and everything is destroyed, the Most High's children are gonna be on top again.
That's
And
right.
you other nations, y'all will be in the kingdom of heaven. Of course, y'all are. But there's a specific condition in order for y'all to make it into the kingdom of heaven. Isaiah
Chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob
Come on.
and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land.
Come on.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
So when that time comes, you other nations, you Arabs, you Chinese, so-called white men, y'all gonna try to join yourselves to us. But what are we gonna do? Come on.
And they shall cleave to the house of
Y'all
Jacob.
gonna cleave. Y'all gonna cleave to us. Come on.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
We're gonna bring y'all to y'all place. Now, what is y'all place gonna be? Come on.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
Handmaids. Y'all gonna be flipping pancakes, scrambled eggs. Don't pop my egg yolk.
But that's
We gonna
all
be
y'all
fine.
worried about though.
You understand? Come on.
Like y'all said.
Okay?
Possess them for servants and handmaids.
Come on.
And they shall take them captives whose captives they were.
So that goes right along with Revelations 13, 9, and 10. So you nations got how to pay, man. But what's the main message for you black and Latino men out there that feel we may be speaking a little too rough against other races? Understand this. We speaking love. We not speaking hate.
That's right.
But y'all mistake what love and hate is. Y'all don't know what love and hate is.
But we not
You know
going to
what I'm saying?
hell. I'ma
We
just
love
let
our
you know
people.
that.
We love you black
The
and
white
Latino
man ain't
men,
going
women,
to
and
hell.
children. You Native American men, women, and children. So we out here to wake you up through the spirit of the Most High. This message is for you and only for you.
That's right.
And we speaking to these other nations, especially the white man, the way we speak to them, because y'all so cleaved unto this white man, you're very oppressor, that y'all don't even recognize he's your enemy. Y'all forgot he's been your oppressor for hundreds of years. So we gotta speak to him like that. And y'all get shot. Oh my God. Blacks and Latinos speaking to the white man like that? Oh my God. Y'all get scared. It's a new breed of black men. It's a new breed of black men up here, man. You know, we different. We ain't no Uncle Tom, chucking and jiving coons up here, man.
That's right.
We walking with the spirit of the Most High. We have no fear.
Right.
I need to understand that. I asked you to get some? No, I asked you to get Malachi. Come on.
That's what we prefer.
Start from verse 3. Come on, King.
The book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 3. And I hated Esau.
Let's start from verse 2, guys.
Malachi 1 and 2.
Brother, can I ask you something?
We have to stack up.
Where are you guys from? Huh? I don't hear you.
Like race?
Yes.
Ethnicity.
Oh, and y'all friends?
All praise.
All praise.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay. Alright. So y'all know the deal. So y'all know the deal then, right? Alright. All praises to the Most High. But I hope y'all keeping the Most High's laws and commandments, and I hope y'all teaching y'all people, man.
It's too much.
Alright, Read it anyway.
Malachi chapter 1, verse 2.
Come on.
I have loved you, saith the Most High.
Come on.
Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us?
So the Most High is letting you blacks and Latinos know that He loves our people. He's always loved us. Despite the conditions He put us in, He's always loved us. And it might make you question, damn, if there's a God, why are we going through this? So you questioning God's love. But God is responding to that. Read that part again.
Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us?
God, if you love me, God, if you exist, God, if you're there, why am I struggling? Why are my people going through the things they're going through? Come on.
Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Come on.
Said the Most High.
Come on.
Yet I love Jacob.
So he said, he's asking us a question. Wait, was that Esau Jacob's brother? But I love you. I love your father. I didn't love Esau. Come on.
And I hated Esau.
Oh my God, God hates? Nah, God don't hate. I think that's a mistake in your Bible. You got a misprint. You got Malachi?
Family
Because maybe
the
somebody
first ones to kill you.
Maybe that's a mistake in the Bible. Maybe that's a mistake in his Bible.
Yeah, all of y'all.
I don't know where you got that Bible from. I'm sure that you can't say that in there.
Judaism, all the
Malachi chapter 1 verse 3. And I hated Esau.
Oh my God, your Bible too?
And I hated
See that?
Esau.
Yes, God hates. And who's Esau? The so-called white man.
right.
Yes, God hates. You understand? Let me get Ecclesiastes chapter 3. You know what I want.
And I hated Esau.
Come on.
And laid his mountains and his heritage waste.
Come on.
For the dragons of the wilderness. Verse 4.
Come on.
Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished.
Come on.
But we will return and build.
See that? And the white man did come into power after a certain point in time, because there was a time when you blacks and Latinos, our forefathers, had the white man as servants. Y'all ever heard of the Moorish Empire? Y'all ever heard of the Dark Ages? That's when our people was ruling in Europe. And we had the white man as servants.
Jews killed Jesus.
But due to us fighting one another, the white man was able to come back in power.
Jews killed Jesus.
But we
His
will
own
return
people killed
and
him.
build.
Come on.
The desolate places. Thus said the Most High.
Come on.
They shall build, but I will throw them.
Anything that the white man has built, the Most High will destroy.
That's right. And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
He shall call them what?
The border of
The
wickedness.
Most High said that the white man, woman, and child are the border of wickedness. What's a border? What is a border used for? It makes a separation. You see this right here? This is a border. See these lines? So anything found within it is going to be wickedness. Do the white man run America? Who are your congressmen? Who are your mayors? Who are your presidents? Who established America? The so-called white man. So anything within it is pure wickedness.
But who's the
So
first
let's
one
go.
to see it?
That's talking about
Who's
the white
the
man.
first one to see it?
Come on.
Who's the first one to see it?
And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
Come on.
And the people against whom the Most High have indignation forever.
How long?
Forever.
There is no salvation for the so-called white man, women, and children.
That's right.
There is no salvation, man. Y'all finished. So when a man that y'all call Jesus Christ comes back, he's not coming back to play a guitar and hand out flowers.
Boy, bye.
He came in peace one time. When he comes back, the Bible says what? I shall not meet thee as a man. He's coming back with a vengeance. So you blacks and Latinos,
What,
those
Jews?
of y'all that
Jews?
call yourselves Bible believers,
Jews?
churchgoers, and Christians, y'all gotta wake up, man.
Who,
Come
the
up out of
white
those
man
churches,
gonna
my
come
sister,
after who?
my brother. Because when Christ
Like y'all
returns,
said.
it won't be pretty.
That's right.
Romans down 28 and view what you got.
Luke chapter 12, verse 51. Suppose ye that I come to give peace on earth.
So Christ is asking the question about his return. Suppose ye that I am come to send peace on earth? Go ahead.
Suppose ye that I have come to give peace on earth.
Come on.
I tell you, nay,
Go ahead.
but rather division.
What is Christ gonna bring?
Rather division.
So Christ is gonna bring division. He gonna separate the sheep from the goat. All you other nations, y'all going into captivity. And you blacks and Latinos that turned away from the Most High, upon the second return of the Messiah, y'all gonna go right along with the so-called white man, 2/3. Missile food.
That's
You understand? I can get something?
The book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 28. For he will finish the work and cut it short.
So when the Most High sends his son and the angels, he's gonna do what?
For he will finish the work and cut it short
He's gonna cut it short. Why is he gonna cut short? Come on.
in righteousness.
In righteousness, come on.
Because a short work will the Lord make upon the earth.
It's gonna be quick work for the Most High to bring America down. Akio, keep the line.
You ain't him first.
Akio, keep the line. Don't worry about it. If you make a wrong move,
That's his ass.
that's his ass. Come on. So read that from the top again, King.
The book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 28.
Come on.
For he will finish the work
Y'all some thug ass
and
Jews.
cut it short in righteousness.
You're gonna cut it short in righteousness. Come on.
Because a short work will the Lord make upon the earth.
So the Most High is gonna make a short work upon the earth. And what just happened right there? Y'all need to understand this. Like I said a few minutes ago, it's a new breed of black and Hispanic men waking up.
That's right.
Being afraid of that so-called white man. Being afraid of him no more.
That's right.
You understand? We will go upside a white man's head.
That's right.
In self-defense. If we gotta defend ourselves, you best believe it will happen.
That's right.
Like our forefathers did.
That's right.
So what's the message once again? It's high time for you blacks and Latinos to wake up. Recognize who you are. Recognize who your God is. And come back to his laws, statutes, and commandments. Who's coming up? Actually, y'all, come on.
All right.